past 20 years, libraries have been a vital part of the community. However, with technology on the uprise, producing products such as iPads and Kindles, as well as the ever-growing franchise of Amazon, the question beckons whether there's still a need for public libraries. The Amazon Kindle is just one of many new technological gadgets on the rise. Along with the iPad, these tablets offer customers the chance to browse through thousands of books and purchase them with a click of a finger. So just how do public libraries stay relevant when these types of technological gadgets are lurking around?
It probably is true to say that things like Amazon, maybe and to some extent ebooks, maybe have meant that people are rather than reading library books, are buying books online or are using ebooks and so on. I mean, libraries now are starting to provide ebooks as well, so we are kind of starting to pick up on that. I mean, obviously, there are a lot more ebooks being sold now. I mean, they're kind of catching up with the number of paper books that people are buying. So, yeah, I mean, increasingly that's something that people are doing. But then, I mean, I think there might potentially be, obviously there will be an appeal there to be able to borrow an ebook rather than buy it in the same way that there was with the paper book. So, if we can kind of get arrangements with publishers and so on to buy ebooks in the same way that we bought conventional books in the past, one could just sort of replace the other, really. I mean, I think, I suppose another factor is that things like the internet and, various sort of online things that you can spend your time on, if you like, are probably something that people are doing more now than reading in the past, I guess. I mean, there are more things that compete for people's attention, like the internet or, computer gaming and things like that. So, I mean, people are probably doing a certain amount of that, whereas in the past they might have been reading. So I think, that probably has an effect as well. So, I suppose those are kind of the main factors that affect us, maybe, yeah.
Clearly, there are still people who go to the library, but just what does the library offer you that you can't get via technology?
I mean, I used to work in a library. I worked in a library for many years, and I saw them becoming less and less used and less effective. I imagine they might even be privatised one day. So what will happen is people who really want those sorts of resources will probably be able to pay good money for them. And the majority of the general public won't, they'll be more interested in getting their DVDs and stuff, so they'll just go to a video shop.
Storytelling has always been a part of culture. It's not going to go away because of computers. And my son comes to the library every week and they have a group and they sing stories, they sing songs, they have stories. So that type of thing, that personal contact, you can't eliminate with technology.
I think it's got to do a lot with, education and, books available for children and grown-ups and so on, because not everybody can afford to buy books, so certainly a good service.
Unsurprisingly, there has been a decline in the usage of public libraries, and with more and more people turning to technology, it seems inevitable that libraries will slowly fade away.
I think libraries are more a sense of a community than just going online and finding a book and reading it. And there's more complex things about why libraries are closing down and why new technology is taking over. I think they can work side by side. I don't think we'll have the same way we have public libraries previously. I don't think there'll be as many, but I still think in the boroughs either one or two will exist, because they are meeting places as well for people. They're not just to read. And as I was talking, what I was saying previously to you before about Jeanette Winterson, she was one of the people who actually read every book in the library when she was young, right the way through in alphabetical order. And that helped her with her career and to become a fantastic writer, basically. And I don't think you're going to get that same sense when you look at a book online.
It's clear public libraries are still valued by the community. It's more than a place to get books, as it offers a chance for the community to come together. However, with technology rapidly on the rise, don't be surprised to see more public libraries close down. This is Kantor Riako, reporting for London Midday Met.